welcome to my channel, and today we are doing another speed build. So I decided to do the speed build in honor of the fact that we now have terrain tools. I am still so excited that we got terrain tools. If you happen to have missed my coverage of the live stream, it will be linked right on down below. You get to see my real reactions when they started bringing out terrain tools. To be honest, I've never really been good at them. So this is my way of kind of trying them out, see how easy, how hard they are to use, just kind of get a feel for them, just to kind of see how this works out. So this is going to be, it's a cute like little, it's not starter funds, so I definitely would not say this is a starter home, but if you do like free real estate, and if you are looking for something very specific, especially for a sim that is starting off in the fashionista or the style influencer career, then you definitely want to give this house a look. I mean, this has got the style fashionista board, and then it also has room in there for a pet, so in case you would like to have a dog, then you most certainly can. But I kind of just wanted this little cute gazebo out the back. Just this way I could also try out the multi-home foundation levels. I don't know if that was really a good description of it, but here we are. And so I decided, instead of my traditional roofs, because I tend to do a lot of just traditional roofs and just, you know, it's kind of like whatever. But I decided to instead go with these little walls here. And Sims team, why? Why does it look like that? I saw that and I'm like, you cannot be serious right now. So, but this home features essentially 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, but one is kind of converted into an office at the moment. But here is the upstairs. I decided to do a little bit of a taller wall as more of kind of like a safety feature. I wanted to do a door or a gate or something. I guess I could have done a door or a gate or whatever. But that would have taken a lot more work, and I probably would have had to use move objects for that, and it probably would not have turned out as well as it did. But we're actually going to finally work on the floor plan here on the inside. So I decided to get these windows. They're from Get Together, in case you didn't know. I decided to kind of try and use something I don't generally tend to use. Because I'm like, I always use the same stuff. I'm like, let's do this. Oh, here I was trying to make a gate work. Because it's intersecting with the wall at the edges, I can't do that. So I was like, you know what, fine, whatever. There's a gate, there's fence, and there's railings. So if they fall, it's on them. I mean, what else could I say? Like, let's be real. So I do end up putting the same color in the dining room and as I do in the kitchen area. I just kind of thought that was for the best. I decided to split that bathroom up. It's actually not 2 full baths. It's a kind of 2.5 bath, or 1.5 baths, I guess. But there's a half bath, and then there's a pantry on the other side of the wall, which could easily be demolished and turned into a full second bath. But I figured since there's only going to be 1 or 2 Sims living here originally, I was like, why don't we just do it as a pantry for now, and then it allows me to kind of play with it, since I haven't in the past. And then there's this issue where, if you notice, if you look underneath the tree, like I had to do some finessing, because I don't know if this is just a glitch or if it's just a fraud in the system or something, but you'll notice there's a gap underneath the tree where it meets the ground. So I kind of had to work to kind of finesse the ground a little bit, so this way they would both, so this way the whole tree would technically be on the ground, because otherwise that'd be kind of weird. But here we are, we're moving on into the actual house. We're going to be putting in the furnishings for the bedroom here. I decided to go with these curtains, kind of like almost as if, you know, they're pulled open. Maybe they wanted a little bit of light in. And since I decided that this house would have stuff for a dog, I decided to put in a tub shower as well. Which, if you look at it the way that it's set up right now in the video, well, actually, when I go and change it to a tub, with the way that it's set up in the video, it does not technically work, so I did adjust it, and it is fixed on the gallery. It does have the correct, what's the word I'm looking for? The correct, I don't know. It's put in there right. That's what I mean to say. So, oh, but there's this cute little island here in the kitchen with the stove, the trash can there on the wall. There's gonna be a big round table here with only 4 chairs. You probably could fit 6 if you tried, but it was one of those, I was just trying to make this house work. Just kind of go with what felt right, and that's what felt right, to be honest. I love the way I did this, but unfortunately there's not enough objects in the game to really justify having that many shelves with that many decorations on there. So this pantry gets changed around, I want to say like 2-3 times before I settle on how it looks. And that's including all those cute little objects on that thing that ends up going bye-bye. I changed my mind once I saw there was an actual like pantry thing. I was like, oh, this will be beautiful. So I threw that one in there instead. Here it is. Here's where I'm trying to figure out how to arrange it for a shower tub. Oh yeah, and by the way, the mirror, I kind of forgot to put it back above the sink. Unfortunately, it's like that uploaded to the gallery. I didn't realize it until 5 minutes ago, and I did this house way earlier today, and I'm like, oh crap. So unfortunately, yeah, that's the only thing you should have to fix though. So, but I do kind of, oh yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, I don't know about you guys, I've been having like this weird thing now where when I go to raise an object up, it like gives me like a focal point on the map instead of just raising the object up. I'm like, what? Like, I did it on stream the other night, and I was having issues there, too. Excuse me. Anyway, but yeah, I was having issues on there, too. Yeah, see, there's that big full pantry setup. I wanted to have those lemons, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna put the lemons up. I'm not gonna go hunt them down again. Here's where I decided to put in the cute little doggy door for the pupper that's gonna end up living here with the owners. So this is going to be a simple little office, and then I do end up finding the board right there. That's the new board from the patch today. That also goes along with the stylista career, or the fashionista career. Style influencer. It's something or another. So, but there's plenty of dog stuff here, and you'll see in the tour that the one of the dog rings is blackened out. It is not like that on the gallery. I was trying to get my sim to change the weather, and they ended up getting thunderstorms instead, so it kind of destroyed some stuff outside. And I was like, really? Really? So, but here, we're finally onto the living room. I kind of wanted a simple-ish living room here. Just a TV, a couch, some books. Do end up putting in this nice rug here for them. The only time I think I ended up using move objects was for the lights. That's the only time I really ended up using them. Oh my god, excuse me. But, because I wanted to put this lamp behind the couch, and I always love putting a lamp behind the corner couches. It always fits so perfectly, and it looks so pretty. And then we have, and I tried to use more, since I'm always known for using those saucer ones, the saucer lights, I'm like, no, we need to start trying to actually use real lights. So, I mean, I do end up putting in one of them in the kitchen just because it's a big area, but it's pretty much all lit by regular lamps, like, that's pretty much how the house looks. I ended up putting a couple other things extra out here on the counters, and then, not really quite sure what else I ended up doing, to be honest. I played around with some lighting. And, oh, curtains, that's right. I did end up putting curtains in every window of this house, which is actually kind of like a first for me. I normally don't put windows in, or don't put curtains in. Because to me, curtains kind of don't really do anything for me. So, Because I'm like, personally, Sims don't really care about their privacy. Like, they care about their privacy, but they don't really care about their privacy. And going with that purple, because it was a little purpley on the walls. So, put a couple of little outside decorations here. Put that bench in the gazebo. And you could use that for whatever. And of course, I put a cute little car in here. I saw a model car there, and I was like, ooh, I need to put this in here. There's also the thermostat. There is a smoke detector, and of course a fan. And not really quite sure what else now. Keep doing something. Or was I too busy looking at stuff? I think I was too busy looking at stuff to try and figure out what it was I was doing. Oh, that's right. We moved all the windows up. You'd have thought that I, like, did this video, like, a year ago. But I decided to do a little bit of terrain paint here. This way it didn't quite look like the car just straight up parked on the grass. But maybe they had, like, a little asphalt area made there for them. And this is called 1516 New Hillians Drive. And so here we are, we're going into the official tour of the place. So you can see the car there out front. There is, of course, a mailbox and a trash can in the updated version, since I did not remember to put those in there before. Because I'm really terrible about remembering trash cans, which is really odd. I wouldn't think I'd be that bad about remembering trash cans. But I'm awful at it. But here is the full kitchen. And then you can see kind of the dining area there. We'll go ahead and we'll check out the pantry first before we end up going into the rest of the house. So, sorry, it's a little cramped. But it's a cute little pantry. It's just kind of something that made it feel a little bit more realistic to me. I think that's kind of the part of the reason why I ended up doing like an actual address name for it instead of doing like just a name or something. But here is the master bedroom. That's where you see the mirror there. Yeah, I kind of forgot to put it on the wall. That was my bad. That was definitely my bad. But here is the bathroom. It is play tested, so all of it does work properly, and the world works fine. And then here is the office space. And then we're going to go ahead and go back through the living room here, go through the kitchen, and check out the outside. And so you get to see all this nice hilly terrain right there behind the house. We do kind of end up speeding it up, so in case you're prone to motion sickness, I do end up moving quite quickly. And then I realized it doesn't raise up at the same level. But here's this cute little gazebo that we have. So this way you could essentially just have friends over or whatever. We ended up going back, and again, didn't like think about it that it doesn't like raise and lower the same way. So here we are, we're going to check out this training area up top, which of course you could always convert into a nice romantic area or even a kids play area. But that's pretty much going to do it for me, folks. How are you guys liking terrain tools? Have you guys tried them out yet? Definitely leave those comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. Anyway, so go ahead, leave your feedback, comments, and suggestions all down below. All my social media is in that description box, including my Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, and I currently live stream on Twitch 3 times a week. And of course, we will be exploring this on Thursday, November 15th. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And if you did like it, don't forget to subscribe this way you can be notified when I upload new videos. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.